Power without faces. Vanchi's radical experiment in invisible governance. Vanchi city has introduced one of the most unconventional governance models in modern civic administration, the policy of faceless and nameless lawmakers. This framework fundamentally redefines political power by removing identity, personality, and visibility from those who govern, while preserving accountability through outcomes and public judgment of policy itself. The core principle: authority without identity. Under this policy, all ministers of Vanchi operate without public names, images, or personal recognition. They live ordinary lives within the city while simultaneously serving as lawmakers, with their ministerial role known only to a tightly controlled institutional system. No minister may publicly disclose their position, and no public channel exists through which citizens can identify who holds power. This deliberate erasure of identity is not symbolic. It is structural. By separating authority from recognition, Vanchi aims to dismantle the social incentives that traditionally distort governance. Selection over election. Ministers in Vanchi are not elected. Political parties play no role in their appointment, nor do ideological alignments or mass popularity. Instead, ministers are selected through a rigorous, multi-layered evaluation of competence, professional expertise, ethical history, and demonstrated community service over time. Candidates emerge from within the city's population based on measurable contribution to society, problem-solving capacity, leadership in crisis, long-term civic engagement, and integrity under pressure. The act of being selected as a lawmaker is itself confidential, further reinforcing the system's insulation from ambition-driven politics. Eliminating the economics of corruption. Traditional political systems are often compromised long before a leader assumes office. Campaigns require funding, and funding creates obligation. In Vanchi's model, campaigning does not exist. There are no rallies, posters, slogans, donors, or backroom deals. With no campaign, there is no financial entry barrier to governance and no debt owed to private interests. Equally significant is the collapse of extortion-based corruption. A minister who cannot reveal their identity cannot exploit their position for personal gain. No citizen can be threatened, pressured, or coerced by someone claiming political authority, because authority itself is invisible. Power becomes functional, not performative. Policy-centric governance. Faceless lawmakers do not seek public approval, media attention, or personal legacy. Their sole public footprint is policy. Ministers introduce laws, reforms, and initiatives designed to improve the city's long-term social, economic, and environmental health. Public engagement is redirected away from personalities and toward substance. Citizens are not asked whether they support a particular minister, but whether a specific policy works, benefits society, and aligns with shared values. Performance measured by outcomes, not popularity. Accountability in Vanchi is enforced through continuous public voting on policies rather than approval ratings of individuals. Citizens evaluate laws after implementation, voting on their effectiveness, fairness, and real-world impact. Poorly performing policies are repealed or revised. Consistently ineffective lawmakers are quietly removed through internal review mechanisms, without spectacle or scandal. Governance becomes iterative and evidence-driven, not emotionally reactive. A cultural shift in the meaning of power. The faceless and nameless lawmakers policy represents more than administrative reform, it is a cultural statement. It asserts that governance is a duty, not an identity, that leadership is a function, not a status, and that the future of a city should be shaped by competence and ethics, not charisma and influence. In Vanchi, power no longer seeks attention. It seeks results. By making lawmakers invisible, the city has placed the spotlight where it arguably belongs, on the quality of ideas, the integrity of systems, and the collective judgment of an informed public.